Hey, what's going on? Uh, just gonna do a quick week 5 recap of the paper trade contract. Um, this was week 4 of month 2, and yeah, this was week 4 of month 2. Um, my trades I took start here and go up for this week. Really getting this trade journal's really grown quite a bit since starting, but let's see. Yeah, I only took 7 trades. 4, 5, 6, this week. Um, so some data from this week. See, I traded 2, 3, 4. Traded 5 names this week. Actually forgot what this one was because I didn't put it in a trade journal directly after, and ended up forgetting which one it was. So was trading with 2,000 shares, and took, like I said earlier, I took 7 trades. I won on all 7 of these, so I didn't have any losers again this week. My average win or loss per share was close to 20 cents, and my overall profit loss rate, my overall P&L for this week was close to 2,800. My average wins were close to 20 cents. Had no losers, and my biggest win was 43 cents. My PL ratio this week was really high. I didn't compute it this week or last week because I didn't have any losers, so it's just really high, and I had a 100% winning percentage. So some pretty solid numbers. 2,800 was actually only going for 750 this week. So, that's, and this week was a short week due to Thanksgiving, and Friday was only half a day. So I really thought I was going to struggle getting this weekly profit target this week, but actually ended up around 4 times the weekly profit target. So that made me pretty happy. That's awesome. So um I met all my metrics again this week. Um, and I overachieved them again. So actually added on to the contract. I made a section here for early completion and skipping weeks. See, I've already skipped 3 weeks now, I believe. So, I made a section here that gives goes into more detail about skipping weeks. So, I wasn't just skipping for no reason or anything like that. So, like I kind of outlined here some metrics that you should be making if you're looking to skip a week. Just to make it a little bit more legit and so on. And early graduation that requires 20,000 in profits anytime under this contract. If you hit 20,000 in profits, you can graduate this contract early and complete it. Because if you're going strictly by everything that's in here, this is 8,500 is the overall profit you would come out with. So, this is pretty substantial if you're making this over here, which I think justifies yourself to, be able to move on. And I also made a section here on capital limitations. So that was something that kind of bothered me last week when I was trading, this high price stock. I'm gonna have some limitations from now on trading something like that. So like a stock that's over $30, like what I mean by this is if you're trading 1,000 shares for that week, which is week 4, month 1, you're trading 1,000 shares on every trade. So like if you're trading a $5 stock, it's only a $5,000 investment. But if you're trading a $30 stock, then that's $30,000 that you're investing. And that's not really realistic when, trying to make this as realistic as possible, because, people that are trying to build accounts aren't going to have $30,000 to, throw into a trade. There's going to be some capital limitations to that. So what I did was, so like if you're trading 1,000 shares on week 4, month 1, and you go to trade a $30 stock, you're only going to be able to take a fourth of that position. So instead, you're taking 250 shares instead of 1,000 on stocks over $30. That's only a $7,500 investment rather than a $30,000 investment. That's a big difference there, and that just makes it more realistic. And on stocks above $10, you're taking half size. So like a $15 stock, you're only taking 500 shares rather than 1,000, and that's also a $7,500 investment, rather than a $15,000 investment. So, I mean, basically, like this says here, this just allows you to get more realistic data from the investments that you're taking. And, that's just a lot more legit. So, yeah, those two were definitely sections that needed to be added. And I will follow those. But getting into, I met everything for this week. See here, up to this point with no skipped weeks, this is what the profits should look like in the contract. Just under 3,500. And this here is what I'm at currently with 3 skipped weeks. Just under 10,000. So, looking at this section here, really, I could go on and I could skip another 2 weeks. Just from what I have up here. But, that would make 5 total skipped weeks. And, no, I'm not. This is a big consistency, thing here. So, I'm only going to skip 1 week again. I'm gonna skip another week again, just because I'm doing so well. And that would make a whole month that's been skipped. And that would put me at week 2, month 3, which means, I only have 3 weeks left. And I will be completely finished with this contract. That's pretty exciting. So, yeah, so some metrics I would be going for this week on week 2, month 3. Going for 5 to 20 trades. I'll be using 2,500 share size on every trade, unless they're above $10 or above $30 in price. You can only take a half size position or a quarter size position. of this. Um, be going for a 2-to-1 PL ratio again, a 50% win percentage again. This time my daily profit target will be set at $375 a day. And my weekly profit target will be set at a little over 1,000, at 1,125 for the week. My winners are being bumped up. I'll be going for 15 cents per share on my wins. So that in turn makes the hard stop also get bumped up. That'll be half of what my winners are, half of what I want my winners to be. So, half of 15 is 7 to 8 cents. And yeah, that's what I'll be going for this week. Yeah, hopefully, I can achieve all the metrics. I could still wind up having a red week, even after doing so well. Or I could even not make the profit target this week. I've done pretty good, done really well every other week this week, or every other week in this contract. So, hopefully I don't stop here, but, things happen and people make mistakes. So, I've just got to try my best and, see if I can keep the momentum going here and try to close out this week strong and try to finish out this contract strong, and it'd make me really happy to finish this, and it would be a early finish. I've skipped a month now, a whole month, and I'm still way above where I need to be, which is good. Uh, but yeah, I mean, hopefully I'll try to catch some live trades and try to post that and show you guys a little more. I posted one live trade. It's not the best, but there is one on my channel. So, if you guys want to check that out, be cool, and hopefully I can get some more, and all that. So I think this is gonna wrap it up. This is actually a little longer than I wanted it to be, but if anybody has any questions or needs some help or anything like that, I'd be more than happy to help out. Hope everybody had a good Thanksgiving, and I definitely did. Ate a bunch of food, but yeah, it's more grind time and time to get back to it. So I'll see you guys later.